My question to you is, Walmart just pushed out a report that says this year's traditional Thanksgiving meal will cost 25% less than it did under the Biden administration, plus gas prices being down in the $2 region makes it more affordable to travel to grandma's house for this Thanksgiving.
Thank you very much. And it's not so much a question, it's a statement. I would have made the statement, but we have a lot of things happening, so I wouldn't necessarily have made it right now.
What's up, everybody? Major Retired Richard Ojeda here, and Donald Trump's Walmart lie just got rolled back. He lied on Walmart and got smacked down by the biggest community note in America on X of all places. Trump got caught using misleading information to prop up his bogus Thanksgiving dinner sale at Walmart and was instantly called on the carpet.
It's worth a quick fact check on that Walmart promotion. As ABC News points out, this year's bundle of Thanksgiving meal from Walmart has fewer items, 15 compared to 21, and a higher percentage of store brand items which cost less. So, the overall bundle costing less, but there's less in it too. On the topic of groceries, prices in September were about 2.7% higher than they were last year and about 1.4% higher than they were in January when Mr. Trump took office. That's all according to the most recent Consumer Price Index figures.
And this is where it all comes crashing down. It's not just the Walmart community note anymore. It's Bret Baier lowering the boom on Fox. It's Caitlin Collins calling BS on CNN. And it's Representative Chrissy Houlihan standing on the steps of the Capitol confronting Mike Johnson and the rest of these Republican liars face to face. You can feel it. The spin machine's breaking down.
We had people reach out from around the country. Regina Foley messaged me, and she says she is retired in Greensboro, North Carolina. She is a registered Republican all her life. She voted for you 3 different times. But she is not happy about how her prices have not come down, that she sees. And she said this, quote, "I want the Republicans to keep control of Congress in 2026, but something has to be done fast. I don't see the best economy right now."
I think of groceries. You know, it's an old-fashioned word, but it's a beautiful word. Beef we have to get down, but we've got prices way down.
You think prices are coming down from this?
I believe that. Yeah, I think they're coming down, but I think they're down already. I think the biggest problem is Republicans don't talk about it. I do say to her, first of all, I love her because she voted for me 3 times. And I think she'd vote for me again if I had that opportunity.
Trump's still out here trying to pull the wool over the American people's eyes, pretending he's got this Thanksgiving miracle cooking while families can't even afford groceries. He's rambling about beef prices, about words like affordability, and his own base is starting to realize the con. The lie's collapsing in real time. He's panicking. The whole damn party's panicking. They just got hammered with a massive loss on Tuesday night, and they know it. The voters rejected the hate, the hypocrisy, and the lies. Again, and now, these talking hemorrhoids are scrambling to spin disaster into some kind of a win. But it's too late. The gig is up. The American people see right through the act.
They have this new word called affordability, and they don't talk about it enough. The Democrats did. And the Democrats make it up because we took over a mess.
It's going to be affordable again at a really record pace. And, you know, other people are going to take credit. All the mayors and all the governors, they're going to say what a great job. They didn't do a damn thing.
Something that might cause a problem for that is that grocery prices are actually up since President Trump took office back in January.
While the MAGA crowd is celebrating Walmart being a ghost town this morning because there are no customers who rely on SNAP benefits clogging up the aisles and buying, food, the real picture is becoming dreadfully clear. There is an abundance of fresh produce and meat that is not being sold. And it's not looking like any happy-ass MAGA morons are going to pick up the slack before it affects Walmart and other grocers' bottom line. While Trump's brain-dead cult are overjoyed that they can run into some empty supercenter to grab some toenail polish, beef sticks, and a quart of oil without having to wait in line behind other poor Americans, the reality is that having no customers is really bad for business. What's making it worse is what Donald Trump is saying, that Walmart's selling something that they're not. I mean, it's a lie so far-fetched and unhinged, out of date, that even the community notes on X had to fact-check him, citing Walmart's own press release, proving that Donald has failed miserably once again. I just got back from Walmart and I saw it firsthand. And let me tell you, it was eerie. Barely anyone there, the kind of quiet that makes you notice every flicker of those buzzing fluorescent lights. And the few people who were there, it felt like they were having this silent celebration, looking at everyone else's cart. It was almost like they were proud that nobody's on food stamps was shopping. You could almost feel the smugness, like, look at this, no lines, no crowds. So I turned to my wife, loud enough for folks around us to hear, and I said, you notice there's no waiting, no carts full of groceries, nobody buying anything. You know what's going to happen? All this food is going to rot right here on the shelves. What a great business plan, huh? Heads turned. Some of them glared like I just insulted their golden calf. But it's the truth. If nobody's buying because SNAP is gone, because this government's choking out working people, that food's not getting bought. It's going to spoil. And what happens then? Does it all get dumped into a landfill so the poor can dumpster dive? Or does it get sent to local food banks? If there's one sliver of good that might come from this mess, it's that maybe the overpriced Walmart food gets given away for free. Because the truth is, the people who actually hold this damn economy up, the workers, the single moms, the folks on fixed incomes, the employees of Walmart who depend on SNAP, they've been the ones keeping this country running while billionaires sweep them under the rug. And meanwhile, in the real America, the one Trump never sees, the lines outside food banks stretch for blocks, doubled, tripled, families waiting hours just to get a bag of canned peas or some bread. And you know what's missing in those lines? The red hats. You don't see a single MAGA cap in those crowds because when it's time to face the reality their votes created, they take it off. They don't want to stand there owning what they did, backing a guy whose tariffs, lies, and ego helped cause all this. Trump's out here bragging about affordability, like a man who's never once had to check a price tag. He's lying straight to your face. His so-called economic miracle is built on empty shelves, spoiled food, and hungry Americans. And then, after all that, he's still posting the same garbage online, pretending it's proof that he's somehow winning. And here's the crazy part. These MAGA morons are out here celebrating that people on food stamps can't buy food, like that's some kind of victory. But they're too damn dumb to see what they've actually done. They've shot themselves right in the foot because all that food sitting on the shelves, it's not going to disappear. It's going to go somewhere. And when Walmart and other grocers start donating it to food banks to write it off as a loss, guess what? The same people they tried to starve are going to get that food for free. They're literally cutting off their nose to spite their face. And they're cheering while they're doing it. They think they're owning the libs, but what they're really doing is tanking the same corporations that they worship and putting more of their own neighbors out of work. But they don't get it. They never do. Because this ain't winning. It's a damn cult. This is what happens when a party runs on delusion instead of policy. When their entire platform is built on gaslighting and grievance. The house of cards is coming down. One humiliating fact check, one press conference, one interview at a time. And here we are, watching it all fall apart in real time. The lies, the arrogance, the cruelty, it's finally catching up to them. The people they look down on are the ones holding the receipts. Every promise Trump made has turned to dust. Every win he bragged about has turned into another loss. His magic tricks are over. Because the truth is, you can't fake compassion. You can't gaslight an empty stomach. You can't tweet your way out of a hungry kid's eyes. And when it all collapses, and it will, it won't be the billionaires who pay the price. It'll be the workers, the families, the same Americans they tried to silence and starve. But here's the part they never saw coming. Those people aren't staying quiet anymore. They're organizing, they're voting, and they're coming for the liars who sold them out. Tuesday night's election was a complete and total repudiation of Donald Trump and everything he stands for. The con is over. Donald Trump isn't the comeback kid. He's the rollback poster boy, and he got caught. He got called out big time. The American people see it and have finally said, we've had enough. And that is an absolute fact. Sappers clear the way, airborne all the way.